Maybe I can start here. So now after that, I would like to invite Dr. J.S. Sandhu, who is the Vice Chair of the InterDrought Conference and also the Deputy Director General for Crop Science of Indian Council of Agriculture Research. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Sandhu. You don't need this, right?
Thank you, Rajiv. Good evening, friends. Let me also join to welcome all of you in this International Drought Congress, 5th Congress. And dignitaries on the dais, Professor Rob Bertram, our Secretary Department of Agriculture and Cooperation and Farmer Welfare, Shri S.K. Patnaik Sahab, Dr. David Brivington, the Director General ICAR, and Dr. Francois Taidu, the chair of this Congress, Dr. Rajiv Varshne, and of the dais, respected R.S. Pradhan Sahab, and Dr. Gurbachan Singh, Dr. P.K. Gupta Sahab, Dr. S.K. Datta Sahab, and Professor Sadiq, and many others we are in this Congress participating in this Congress. Friends from the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, I welcome you all in this conference and in India. No doubt there is another very important National Agriculture Science Congress is at the same time today. They are in the morning inaugurated in Bangalore, US Bangalore. That's why maybe that much participation from national system are not here, but many may be joined the later on. So that is also very, very important event for the national as far as concerned. And you all know that India is the second populous country after the China, and where more than 50% population is dependent upon agriculture. And if you look back how India made a progress in the agriculture is extraordinary progress. Why particularly the till mid 60, we are major importer of the major food grains. But from mid 60 to mid 70, the 10-year was the tremendous year in the history of Indian agriculture that brought the green revolution in India, and we achieved the self-sufficiency. But we not stop there, but in the subsequent year, we are Indian agriculture progress with the same pace, and we are now become the major exporter of particularly the cereal, the rice and wheat. And I think few years we become a #1 exporter in the rice. I think that kind of progress we made, and that is shows itself how we are moved. And when 1950, just after independence, our production was mere 50 million ton. And this year, our secretary here is the happiest man that we are going to another record production of 271.93 million ton as the second estimate just a few days is announced. I think this is happened, the hard work, the technology gone on the farmer field, and the farmer harvested the dividend of the new technology. In the just 67 years, our production is increased 5.4-fold. And on the other hand, the population growth just 3.5-fold increased during the same period. I think so far we are not allowing the Malthusian theories to happen true, so we are working hard in that directions. And all know you at we have 142 million hectare area which is agriculture is being cultivated on that. 45% is irrigated, and 55% still depend upon the rain god. And whenever he is happy, our production goes up. When it is then, which is severely affected. But still, we are making good progress. Just because this is a drought conference, I'm just giving some example of the history. In 2002 and 3, when the rainfall was a 19% deficit, and our production gone 38 million down in 1 year with the previous best. So that kind of the impact that time in 2003 to 3. And again, the second drought, which we consider the major drought year, 2009-10, when the rainfall was minus 22% deficit. But what is the impact on the production side? Only 15 million ton we are gone down. There is a 38, is the 15 million. So that kind of progress within some period, we made it minus 22% deficit rainfall. So not only that, and after that, I think this is the best normal year. Before there are the consecutive two, the drought year or like drought-like situation. So in those 2 years, our national production remained 252 million tons of food grains. I think that is, if we compare the best previous year 13-14, 265 million ton is 16 million down. 13 million is down, just 5% down. Earlier we have a 18% down, then 7% down, then 5% down. So over the year, what I want to convey, that with the time we developed the technology as the national agriculture system, the international community, with the CG institutes, we are together worked hard and put the science into the place, and that's the dividend we are harvesting, and that's the reason we are all are here. I think further to discussion how to solve this problem further. It's not only what I am saying is the technology part, but there is other management side. Also, we had we have lot of infrastructure has been created that can be the rainfall water we can harvest more efficiently. The farm pond has been developed, and better management how utilize the best way of the irrigation water we have learned over the time, and I think this is all putting together. So this is the kind of the resultant we are in the nation scenario we have. Okay, and definitely the varieties plays a major role to how they resist into the adverse conditions. In that directions, last year we had released 310 varieties of different crops, and out of that is 50% is which what we call a climate resilient. The climate change is the biggest challenge today, along with the drought, because kind of the extreme events we are experiencing in India. In the 2 year back, we have in the Rabi, Kharif seasons, we have the cyclones, cloudburst, what kind of the all natural calamities. But in the Kharif season, we have what seen the first time, the widespread hailstorm across the India that destroyed our crops. In spite of those things, the Indian agriculture is making their pace in the development. Definitely, this is a big challenge for us, but we have the opportunity. With the time science has grown, we have now the better understanding of the science, better allied sciences like agrometeorology, that is all better forecasting, better disease forecasting, all kind of the things now is with us, how we can converge that and take forward. I think this is the how we are all here to what is the knowledge across the country, how we can brought it the one platform and make use wherever it is required in the world to make use of the science technology. With the time, Indian Council of Agriculture Research started one climate resilient innovation projects, and with that project is spread across the country. Not this, beside that, we had made a contingency plan when the situation arises. 416 districts are being covered in that, and we have full flash and also validated the technology this in the last 2 years when the situation was bad in India. So we have tested, and it is improving, and is further dynamic process to how to getting the improved further. And definitely, and just today morning, just I am reading newspaper and a picture from South Sudan, and they have declared the famine. I think that was a very surprising news. Still in the world, somewhere is a famine. India has experienced this kind of famine in 1942-43. After that, we not never allowed that kind of a situation. I think wherever is a technology needed, technology to percolate, wherever is required, maybe in the South Sudan or wherever it is required. So we have to join the hand with the different nation where it is required. I think this conference, lot of the preparation is gone. Last 1.5 years, many things have taken time and made a very comprehensive the whole program. Dr. Francis will tell about what is the outline of this whole conference. But a lot of efforts has gone. I thanks both the who actually participated, Dr. Rajiv and Francis, to making this conference is happened. And while I was sitting with Dr. Varshney, he said that you see the scientists from all over the world. I just in light mode said that only our Prime Minister catch up this kind of crowd. What you have get with that, I congratulate him to inviting those so many people see here. I think this conference will definitely give a big platform for sharing of the scientific experience, and that make all the way to move forward. With these words, I thank each and everybody to listening me on this evening. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful welcome and then giving the current status and that inspiring story about the Indian agriculture. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate. And I also would like to take this opportunity to thank you in particular and Dr. Trilochan Mohapatra and also Indian Council of Agriculture Research for all their support in organizing this conference. So thank you very much, sir, for that.